Hi guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Tiana, and if you're returning, it is so nice to see you again. Today I'm going to be talking about an affordable moisturizer from the drugstore. Now, I'm not a specialist when it comes to skincare, but I did look into some of the ingredients. I have been testing this out for over a month now, and I wanted to share with you my thoughts on this moisturizer. So I'm really excited. If you're new to my channel, I post lots of lifestyle content, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I upload next. And make sure to leave me a comment down below on a moisturizer that you use and give this a thumbs up. So let's get into this review. The moisturizer I'm going to be talking about today is the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Kind to Skin Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. I almost had it there. This is a 12-hour moisturization. It has no artificial perfume or color, and it has no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin. Now, I did actually talk about this in a favorites video. I talked about this for my September favorites. So if you have not seen that video, you can go and check that video out. So this you can find at the drugstore, you can find it at Shoppers, you can find it at Walmart, you can find it in many places. Wherever Simple is sold, you can probably find this. So I wanted to look at the reviews on Walmart's website, Simple's website, and Shoppers' website. So this rated over 4 stars at every place, and it also had over 400 reviews. So for me personally, when I seen that, I thought, that's pretty good. Like, to get over 4 stars and to have over 400 people like write reviews, that's pretty good. So this does retail for about $13 to $16 depending where you get it, and you do get 124 milliliters. This one here is pretty affordable, and you are getting quite a bit of product for a good price. So a little story before we get into this. I was at the drugstore and I wanted CeraVe, but it was sold out. There was no CeraVe, probably because Hyram talks about it a lot and a lot of people love it, and that's okay. But when I went there, I didn't know what to get, so I chose this one because I thought, okay, I looked at it and it said that there's no perfume or color. You got quite a bit of it. It was an affordable price, about $16, and the ingredients looked really, really good. And I thought, okay, that's perfect. I want to try this. And the funny thing is probably about 3 or 4 weeks after buying this and trying it, I watched a video from Hyram and he actually recommended it, and he said it was pretty good. So it was pretty cool how I took some of his tips, applied it, and you know, I walked out with something that he recommended and I didn't even know. So from an ingredient standpoint, they're actually pretty good ingredients, and I watched a few other videos to see what others were saying. I did some of my own research. A lot of the ingredients in here were like odorless and clear to help moisturize your skin. They were also like healing and anti-inflammatory ingredients. For example, there's also niacinamide, there's caffeine, there's glycerol. Like, there's a lot of good ingredients in here, and I was really surprised to see that from the drugstore. I also like how there's no dye, because I actually do have some products that had dye in them, which for me personally, I don't get. Like, I would prefer having no dye, but also there's no fragrance, which I like. Now, some products, they say that it's fragrance free, but there may be like essential oils, or there may be some type of extracts that have a fragrance, but I don't smell anything with this moisturizer. I don't smell anything, which I like. The last moisturizer I had was actually the Tarte Boost of H2O, which had fragrance in it, and it was really nice, but sometimes I just thought, do I need that extra fragrance to sit on my skin? When it comes to wash off products, I don't mind if there's fragrance in it, but when it's a product that sits on my skin, I would prefer to not. So I was happy to see that there was no like dyes and that there was no like added perfume or anything like that. So I want to talk about my experience with it, because I have combination skin, but it does go more towards the dry side. I don't really notice how dry my skin can be until I go and apply makeup, because then patches of my skin will be a little bit more flaky. And I notice that my skin can look nice and dewy, but there are some patches sometimes, especially on my nose. But since I've been using this, my skin has become so like normal. Like it's been normal, and I'd want to say it's almost like more normal to dewy. There are times where my skin does need moisturizer for sure, like it'll need it, but I find when I put this on, I use it in the morning and I use it at night. And if I wear it in the night, I feel like I wake up the next morning and my face is just nice and dewy. It's not like too oily, but it's just nice and dewy. When I apply this for the day, it helps to boost my hydration. It just helps give a little glow to my face. I love this because it actually sinks into your skin very quickly. I like that. It's a thicker consistency, but it's not too thick at the same time. I like this because it's like a cream, but it's not too thick. You also don't need to use too much of this, I find. You can use a little bit and it goes a really, really long way. I use this for my face and my neck, and it works amazing for both. So the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I know sometimes we go to the drugstore and we really want to get a moisturizer that's going to work for day and night, or you're not sure what to spend your money on. So I really wanted to say that this one here is really, really good. And I'm someone who likes to try out different products, and I don't really repurchase the same products over and over, but this is something that I could see myself repurchasing. And the reason why is because it is so just basic. Like it's not something that has like anti-aging or retinol or all these different things. It's not like it's going to help brighten up your skin, things like that. But it's such a basic go-to staple moisturizer that I feel like is so, so reliable, where if I'm having a day where my skin is more dry, it works. If I'm having a day where my skin is a little bit more oily, it works. I really, really like this because it's just a basic go-to staple moisturizer. A lot of the time we'll see these moisturizers that sound amazing, but the good ingredients that they claim to have are actually on the bottom of the ingredient list. Where I feel like with this one, it's just basic, it's simple, and a lot of the ingredients that they claim to have and a lot of the good ingredients are actually at the top of the ingredient list. I find that sometimes with skincare, we can use something, we can enjoy it, but then a week or two later, we start to notice breakouts or clogged pores or blackheads. I have been using this now for over a month and I have had none of that. So if you're looking for a good basic moisturizer that doesn't have any fragrance in it, that has no dyes, that doesn't have any harsh chemicals, and that works really, really well, I would say to give this a try, because I have tried many moisturizers before, and I have to say that this one has really blown me away. The only moisturizer that I can think of that really sticks with me is the Eminence moisturizer, but I feel like when it comes down to it, I would just pick this one up instead because it's affordable, a little goes a long way, and I've actually been seeing really, really good results. I love how I can use this moisturizer, put makeup on, my face looks and feels good. I love how it doesn't feel too tight and stripping or heavy or greasy. It's just really, really nice. So I wanted to just pop on and tell you guys that this is what I've been using, what I've been enjoying, and just my thoughts on this moisturizer in general, because I've really, really been enjoying it and I wanted to share that with you. So if you've ever tried this moisturizer, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you've ever tried anything from Simple before. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.